Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Las Cruces Small Business Podcast. I'm your host, Carlos Parra, with Nexus Media Group, your professional geek, and today we have an amazing guests. They are going to touch your heart. Hopefully, you're going to be crying at some point in this podcast. It's an amazing story of being an entrepreneur. It's an amazing story of growth and successful business owners, and I just think they need to be sung very loudly. So please share this podcast when you see it. So my guests today are Mike and Angie. And Mike and Angie, if you can, this is your 2-minute elevator pitch. This is going to be where you are going to tell the viewers, the listeners, who you are, what's your business name, and kind of just go into a brief description about your services.
All right. Well, my name is Mike Jones. This is my wife, Angie, and we are the proud owners of Cleaning Pros LLC, and we are still cleaning Las Cruces 1 square foot at a time, Carlos.
That is awesome. I like that catchphrase. I like it. I love it. Okay. So you have Cleaning Pros. How did you start the business? How did you get into the cleaning business?
Well, I, as a single mother, with a 3-year-old little girl, with 2 babies, and
that's okay.
As a survival mode, I started cleaning houses, and I put an ad, and I started cleaning houses for myself. And so along the way, with that came Mike.
We started dating. Angelica had been through a lot at that time. Angelica is, for those people that know how to say it. People that don't know how to say it say Angie. I know we're in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and some people still have problems with that, but that's okay. Anyway, so I'm really proud of my wife here. She came over here, was a single mother of 2, had $300 to her name, and she was cleaning apartments and I think a dentist's office at the time. And I was working in corporate America and watching her struggle, and we were just kind of brand new, dating and stuff. And then, one year she showed me kind of more or less, give or take, what she was making in 1 year. And me having a college degree in business, selling education, working for somebody else's dreams, if you want to say it that way. I don't know if I'll get in trouble for saying it that way. But I was pretty much working 40, 50 hours a week in a suit and tie and glued to a cubicle, no time freedom. And this is not what college had taught me I was signing up for, So I had an aha moment because I saw all the time freedom she had. She was able to take kids to the doctor. She was able to take time off. And I was, again, glued to a cubicle. So I got this idea to jump. And I thought, well, maybe with 19, 20 more cleaning contracts at night and a few more apartment complexes and houses, our lives could be different. So we decided to go all in. I left my job. Angelica Angie became an American citizen. In the process. That took forever.
2 years ago.
And if you're trying to become an American citizen, there's a great place. What's that street called? I don't remember what it's called. It's on Espina and anyway, we'll get you the name later, Carlos. They do citizenship classes. You don't have to pay all these legal fees. They'll get everything set up for you. But anyway, we just took off and running. I learned how to do floors. We got a carpet machine. We got carpet certified. We added a few more cleaning contracts. And as a result of it, we grew in an exponential rate in the past 3 or 4 years of business.
That is amazing. So for me, I look at this as going the ultimate American dream and success story, right? You're in America, you have very little in your pocket, and you take, instead of looking at those struggles and going and giving up, you take what you have, you invest it, you market, right? The heart of an entrepreneur, the mind of an entrepreneur, you're able to market to individuals that they require you, they need your services. And then you're going from there. and then the two minds combined. It sounds like I'm building Voltron here, but the two minds combined, and then it's like, boom, here goes this explosion of business and strategy and just growth. I just applaud you guys. This is phenomenal. I love the story. So thank you guys so much. This is just, you guys are amazing. So, and just, I can just see that success oozing out. And so that is phenomenal. Okay. So, that's, so you started the business and you're established now, you have contracts, and we look at the industry in general, right? There's always going to be a competition. What sets you apart from that competition?
One of the things that I found separates us apart is that we have the ability to do both floors, tile and grout, as well as deep cleanings. So what we've been able to do for offices as well as property management companies is that we've been able to bundle those prices into one price. That way you don't have to locate the floor guys after the cleaners and yada, 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 and you're not writing two big checks. You're writing one check, you're saving money on your budget, everybody wins, and the work's done with quality, and you know what time it's going to get done. As far as the offices, we take care of a lot of the floors as part of the janitorial contract work for a discounted rate. But bundling pricing has been huge for us, big time.
Awesome. And so bundling the prices, that's for commercial. I'm assuming you guys also do residential?
Yes, sir. We do residential. We do new home construction cleaning for a lot of these new homes being built. Make readies, move outs, made, janitorial, maintenance, commercial cleaning. We do it all.
That is awesome. Okay, so you're running a successful business, and I always like to know what's something that people just seem to misunderstand about your business.
The thing that I've found that people misunderstand is not everybody can clean. Number one, I get a lot of people that tell me their house, it's no big deal. It's just a quick cleaning, and you get in there and it's like, wait a minute. So there's that. And I think there's also a misunderstanding as far as employees go. We really try to take care of our employees, and that's the vision and goal of our company as well, is to raise the bar in the cleaning industry as a whole, but also take care of our employees. So our employees aren't, what do you do for a living? Oh, I clean. Well, we want to pay them well enough so that they're proud to work for Cleaning Pros. And I think the misunderstanding is janitorial and custodial is here on the totem pole. And really, we're the last ones to leave your house when it's built. We're the last ones to leave your place of business before you come in the morning. We're the presentation, we're the icing on the cake, we're what makes everybody feels good when they walk into your building. So the misunderstanding is that we're not really that valuable of a trade, and really we're probably one of the most valuable trades, honestly. So.
Nice. Well, and I always look at that. Right, we've always heard the first impression, right, is the most important. So yes, if somebody walks into an office, it's disorganized, not very clean, that's going to be your impression of their quality of work, of what that company is going to be representing, and so you are lifting them up. That is awesome. Okay, so we have, we kind of now understand, the misconception and things like that. But one of the other questions I always like to ask is, what motivates you in your business?
What motivates you?
Well, for me is, at the beginning was my kids, because it was a survival mode, and it still is, because I want them to be a good citizens to the community, and they need to know that college is important. One of the things that I never had, and what motivates me too, like I said, like I was talking to my husband, is that, if we are blessed with this business and we can do good and all that, we can be blessing other people. Right now, with the situation that we're in, I have a family, and I am number 10 of 12 kids for my mom. And so right now, everything is parked, They live one day at a time with money situation. And right now, nothing is happening. So then we have been blessed enough to be sending, $50 over there. And if with $50, we can feed 2 families of 5 for a whole week. So that has been one of our motivation to, we're blessed so we can bless others.
So let me piggyback on that. What I'm hearing her say is that we probably should be doing much more. And I think what we can work out with Cleaning Pros and the community is to work out some kind of way to where some of their payment towards our services will benefit hungry children in Honduras as well. So we can put a plan together there. We've had a big heart for missions in the church and in the community. At first, it was about money and surviving and being well off and whatever that means, and time management and all those selfish things that I aspired to be. And when I found that we were able to achieve some of those things, it became more about the relationships in the community, our heart for the world, kind of like the title of the church we go to, and her family in Honduras. And we've received a huge calling to, look at some ideas and put some small businesses in their little community to start contributing to their economic situation, to plant a church and start helping on that side of it. And that's another motivation and for life as far as aside from business. But I need the business and the revenue to make those things happen. Now, we also have a lot of visions on taking care of our employees. Most of our employees have been with us already a year or more. So to raise their salaries and to create another division in Chattanooga and multiple divisions of Cleaning Pros and to eventually franchise the name out for folks that want to own their own cleaning companies, that's something I have long-term too. So I wake up ready. I don't know where we're going, but the dream is big. It's huge. It's Cleaning Pros logos on sports jerseys big. It's churches in Honduras and Heart for the World and missionary and Bible college big. There's so many things that I want to do before I check out, so.
I can completely understand. That's amazing. So, and to have both your business and life, especially what motivates you in almost, it's like they intertwine right together. And I just love the vision of going, it's not about, the fleet of trucks. It's not of going, how many more people. It is going, taking care of not only our employees and their life and their situations, but also being able to take care of family and even family abroad, and just going out into the world and saying, we can make this world a better place. And you guys are just amazing. And just, I'm so glad that we have just you guys in the Las Cruces community. You guys are absolutely amazing. So with that, we go, it's COVID-19. We're in isolation. Have you guys been learning anything new?
Yes. So I have been learning that, whoever is grateful is going to be grateful and happy no matter what. And whoever is not, no matter what they have, it's not going to be okay for them. Right now, I have been experiencing people that are always complaining, sitting down in the couch waiting for a government check or whatever, and then I have then there is us, that we're just like, what are we gonna do and what can we do, and all that stuff. So being whoever is a complainer is gonna complain, and it's not gonna be happy no matter what. Like I have been learning that at this time, for me to be grateful for everything that we have has been big, and then I have seen people that are complaining if they're making $250,000 a year, they're still not happy, and so to me, I am just so blessed and grateful for what we have. We have everything we need, and we are blessed. We are so blessed that we don't realize where other people are struggling.
aside from learning different techniques on disinfecting homes and different bleach solutions and different chemicals we can buy that are COVID friendly or whatever, I have learned that the same people, and I posted this a while back, that the same people that were doing nothing before COVID are still doing nothing. And the same people that are working hard to provide for their families are still doing just that. You know, regardless of their situation, they're using this time to grow in some way or another. You know, I hear a lot of great content. I read a lot of books. Entrepreneur success stories are my favorites. And but I have learned that the mindset of people has not changed regardless of this situation.
Yep, and I completely agree. It's you know, the mindset of an entrepreneur is no matter what situation you're in, no matter what is thrown at you, you are able to adapt. You're able to take something and make something great out of it, no matter what it is. And so again, you guys just have that great entrepreneur just mindset and going, no matter what happens, you are able to pick yourself up. You're able to take yourself off that ground, no matter what situation you're in, and make something out of it that's going to grow you, whether it's going to be financially, mentally, even in strength. So again, you guys are just phenomenal. Just thank you again so much for this entrepreneur mindset and this drive to make things happen. So, okay, so now we're going to get into my geeky stuff because I am a professional geek and I read comic books. So if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
I'd stay at the age of my prime, where my testosterone was the fullest and I was the strongest and I was the youngest and I was good looking, and I'd never age and never felt the pain. I would stay, you know, my mind would grow. Spiritually I'd grow, but my body would stay young. That'd be my superpower.
My superpower would be helping all my community in my country and my little town, and helping everyone. And another thing would be if I could invent a pill or a shot that you can put it on people where girls just have, in Honduras, the girls can only have 2 kids. I would do that with my superpowers.
Oh, nice.
They have 12 or 20, okay?
Oh my goodness. Awesome. Okay. So the typical Las Cruces question, red or green chili?
Green.
Red chili with meat, green chili with chicken.
Nice. Awesome. All right. You know, I'm a red person, and I keep on waiting for people to say red, and they always say green, or they go the mixed, or going, hey, I want it with this and I want it with that. So, okay. So we're coming to the end of the podcast. Well, technically we are at the end of the podcast. How can people find you?
You can find us on Facebook at Cleaning Pros. Just hit like. All of our contact information is there, including result pictures and things of that nature. You can also find us on Instagram or Google, Cleaning Pros LLC. And the phone number is 575-323-1429.
Awesome. So again, I just want to say thank you very much for just doing this podcast with me. And viewers, listeners, you have the numbers, you got the links, give them a call. They, again, just the story, the entrepreneur, just mind here. I just say, you know, they are great for the community. You need to look at this company, at Cleaning Pros, and say, hey, we need you. And we need your help, because it says it in the name, Cleaning Pros, because people don't know how to clean right. So in the name.
Real quick, can I I'm going to send a special shout out to Daniel Schmid. He helped us all out a lot at the beginning with the carpet van and a few contracts. He went on to create Zia Recovery, so he helps folks that need treatment. So if you know anybody, family or friends struggling, the folks at Zia Recovery is a great way to provide people with help. But he's in the hospital right now. He should be doing well. Something going on with the pancreas, but you know, our prayers go out to him and his family. And without Daniel Schmid, we owe a lot of our growth to that man too as well. He's part of our story, but he's not with our company any longer. But we were thinking about him, and with all the stuff going on now, I felt like giving a shout out to him if he should ever watch this or lift him up. So I appreciate that.
That is awesome. Well, and that's just, again, that's part of that entrepreneur, right? If you are playing it forward. He played it forward, and now you guys are also playing that forward as well. So again, guys, thank you so much. And viewers, listeners, like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. All the links will be down below inside the description, so you can go to website, Facebook, and just anywhere else that anywhere else online where we're gonna be able to find you guys. So again, thank you very much for your time. You guys be safe.
Thank you, Carlos.